Hey Aries, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to be doing your first half of July general reading here. We're going to start off with some animal energy, but of course, I think you're right into the cards. First things first, I got to beg your pardon for my wonky voice. I'm getting over a cold, so that's why I sound a little bit strange today, but we're going to keep on keeping on, but of course. All right, so let's see, what is the animal energy for Aries? For first half of July, animal energy for Aries, please and thank you. Oh, yes. I like it so much. So we got the buffalo here, which I completely love so much. So my wonderful Aries, the buffalo is all about abundance. It is. It's always believing that you're not just going to have what you need when you need it, but that you're going to have even more. Even more. This is like wishing for an apple and getting the whole orchard. That's what buffalo energy is. It's just pure abundance. This is keeping the faith, even in the midst, see the lightning here, even in the midst of a storm. The buffalo does not feel the need to plan out where the next watering hole is and make a plan so that it never goes thirsty. It's just, when it's thirsty, a watering hole is always found. That's it. This is just pure abundance. This is a beautifully auspicious energy to get. Beautifully auspicious. And I'm almost at the end of the readings here, and this is the first and only time this has come up today, and I like it. And look, I split the deck and got your card, the Emperor. That's what's going on. I like it. All right, Aries. Let's see what's popping off for y'all. All right. What's going on for Aries for first half of July? Please and thank you. I told you, 10 of Pentacles. I told you, the buffalo is super auspicious. And I love it so much too because the buffalo is an earth animal and then you have the earth here with the pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. This is financial and emotional abundance that is long-lasting in nature, period. This is also why I love the 10 of Pentacles the most, even over the 10 of Cups. Because 10 of Cups is like, oh, it's great to be emotionally fulfilled, but let's get that rent paid. This is all of the things. This is all of the things. This is what, is like down at the other end of that yellow brick road. It's so, you guys are just off to a brilliant start. My lovely Aries here. Let's see what else is going on for y'all, as if we need anything else. I cannot with you. The Wheel of Fortune, again with the circle imagery here, again with the pentacles. The wheel turns, my friend. The wheel turns in your favor, apparently. As we got the Wheel of Fortune coming at the back end here of the 10 of Pentacles with the buffalo. It's all good. Wanting for nothing. Just winning, really. And look, you've got 2 10s here too, which also indicates that, this may have been, due for a second here. Okay. Definitely something you earned, whether karmically or literally or whatever have you, but it's definitely something that has been building for, okay, you have 3 10s. So you have the 10 of Swords here. So a lot of the theme of these readings have been endings and beginnings. And I'm feeling that with you guys here too, especially with the 10 of Swords. This is a full stop ending of one chapter and the beginning of another. I love the 10 of Swords because it's a complete and full stop, right? And from, all these swords are piercing this poor baby girl right here. And then from the blood that comes out emerges new life. That's what it is, Aries. It's absolute new. You have 3 10s here, okay? And so in other words, 10s across the board. Yes. And post. Okay. Let's get some clarifiers here, but this is real interesting. I like it. Let's get a clarifier here for this 10 of Pentacles. Clarifier for the 10 of Pentacles here, please and thank you. Here for the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Temperance. Temperance. I love this. So two things. So first of all, Sagittarius, well, more than two things. Who are we kidding? So Temperance is Sagittarius energy here, which is all about balance, right? But also, I love that this is depicted by a crane, because a crane is animal energy sign of really good luck, just like super lucky. And then we have the buffalo, which is, like I said, a super auspicious and abundant energy here. So the fact that this is being, but this is also, Temperance is also happy reunions. You could be reuniting with someone, period. You could be reuniting with someone, yeah, I mean, it could be from the actual past or past life, or just reuniting, or just really getting together with someone that really is the yin to your yang. But this is beautiful, but this is balance achieved in complete financial, emotional, life abundance, darling. All of the things. But what's really cool about this is when we have this in a balanced way, it's just another way of saying that it's going to be long term. Because remember, like, it's like that Knight of Wands thing. Why we like, you know, kind of cock an eyebrow when the Knight of Wands comes out, because anything that comes in that quickly can leave just as quickly, right? But this Temperance with this Ten of Pentacles here, this could be around for a while. It's like a new reality that's stretching out, you know, for the foreseeable future. I really like that. Clarify for this Wheel of Fortune, please, for my Aries. Remember when I said at the top that this is something that has been coming for a minute? We have a lot of Pentacles. We have a 7 of Pentacles here, which is being beautifully patient and trusting that the seeds you've sown will bear fruit. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Something that you have been waiting on is fastly approaching. Period. Period, period, period. That's what this is. It's funny because I'm getting this feeling. It's funny because sometimes it's like, oh, it's going to be a surprise. You're going to be I don't feel like you're going to be that surprised about it. Because it's like, yeah, I've been waiting on it, and I've been really specific about it, and I know this has been coming my way. There is a complete and utter lack of surprise about this coming towards you, and I'm kind of obsessed with that, honestly. I kind of love that energy. Let's get a clarifier for this Ten of Swords, see what this ending is about. We got 2 here. Oh my gosh, 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of this deck. Whoa. So we got, you got some major arcanas on the board, don't you, though? So we got the Moon here, Pisces energy, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. So let's talk about this right quick, because I feel like what this is saying, again with the circle imagery, but I feel like what this is saying, you know, we have a lot of planets in retrograde right now. It's eclipse season. Mercury's about to go retrograde. There's a lot going on in a planetary context. So this moon, I feel like, is coming forward to say, you know, might be feeling the effects of that, but I really feel like it's going to be culling out. You have a lot of new coming in here. So I feel like this is saying that a lot of what, you know, this planetary stuff is going to do is remove a lot of things from your life that are of the old to make, you know, better room for the new. That's exactly what this feels like. But this is also an ending to something. I feel like it's an ending to relationships that you're no longer a vibrational match to, job energy that you're no longer a vibrational match to. That's what it feels like. It feels like, you know what this feels like? It feels like an end to a lack mentality because of the buffalo. And it feels like an end to the same old, air quote, same old, because the moon also represents the unknown. So it's almost as if this is saying, this is an end to living in the question. And I don't mean that in like a negative way, because living in the question is a beautiful thing. But I feel like it's an end to not knowing what lies ahead of you in your path. Suddenly your good fortune, this Ace of Pentacles is major financial success. You know, we got this with the Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles all over here. It's just brilliance. So it's like, it's an end to living in the unknown of how you are, what your financial future is going to look like, who your financial, you know, who your future in general is going to be with. Suddenly it just feels like you have a lot of answers. That's it. It feels like you're coming into a lot of answers and the path is just becoming really, really clear to you. But again, I have to say this because I keep going back to this because I'm really obsessed with this feeling where it just feels like you are so completely not surprised by this turn of events. And it just kind of gives me the tickles. I like it. I like it a lot. But you've got financial abundance here. You've got romance here. This is a beautiful thing. You guys are really doing really beautifully here. Really beautifully here. And again, the signs on the board here, Sagittarius and Pisces. So let's go ahead and get a goddess guidance for you. Absolutely. I like it. Super positive reading. Oh my God, I just got shivers all over. Lakshmi, bright future. Look at how sunny this card is. Lakshmi, bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. I don't really well, maybe some of you are worrying. Well, actually, you might be, because the buffalo comes in and says there's no need to worry. But I really feel like for the majority of y'all, it's like, yeah, I know. Like, I just want to like bask in the beauty that is this card with this yellow feels very important. You know what? I don't normally go on and on about the colors, but yellow and pink has been all over this reading. Yellow and pink. That's what this feels like. Yellow and pink. Could be pertinent to somebody somehow. But yeah, everything is going to be fine. Everything really is coming up roses, quite literally, like I said. You've got 10 of Pentacles, the Buffalo, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles, the Moon. It's the ending of having more questions than answers. Boom shakalaka. It's the ending of having more questions than answers. Now it's like, oh, everything is very clear to me and kind of laid out in this really beautiful way. And it's almost as if, just to go back to this, the time of the unknown is behind you. And suddenly there's this feeling of just feeling really sure and really confident in where you are, who you're with, where you're going, and with whom, and when. Do you know what I mean? That's exactly what this feels like, my lovely Aries. It just feels like there's very little I can really say to you. It's just kind of like, you better work. I mean, what else can I say to you? Like, more than like, you better work. And I know this is like a short reading, but it came out really quickly. And again, this is something that has been in the making. This has been due to you for a minute with the Seven of Pentacles, and you've been patient and you've released, any expectations. And then it comes and you're like, yeah, I totally saw that coming, but in a really like beautiful way, not like a smug way, just like I kept the faith and then it worked out because I knew that it would. Buffalo energy. That's exactly what this is. And you are absolutely embodying this buffalo energy here. And just remember, with this planetary stuff going on, if it has you feeling, moments of feeling a little triggered or unsure, because again, we have the lightning here with the storm, then the moon, which represents the unknown. If you have moments of feeling wonky and out of alignment, it's all in the moon cycles, my loves. It's all in the moon cycles. It's okay. It's just a transient effect, okay? And the more that you can observe when that's happening, instead of being an experiencer, and just living in a place of like, I'm experiencing this, I'm being affected by these energies, flip that to where you're an observer of it. Go from being an experiencer in this particular context to an observer. It's going to be able to click you right out of that, and suddenly you're able to be a bird and have that bird's eye view and be like, oh, there's a lot going on, intergalactically, with the planets, all of that good stuff. And I'm being affected by this, especially if you're, a sensitive person, whether that's an empath, a highly sensitive person, intuitive person. You're going to be affected by these things, but it is transient. Also remember, this is a 3 year. So when things are really good, it's your own Disney movie good. And when they're not, it's hard to see the forest through the trees. So just keep that in mind and just understand that it's going to be a passing energy, but you're the buffalo and you know this. And I feel like maybe because we're at the end of the signs here. I feel like this is the reading that gets the gold star for this round, because it really does feel like you guys are just sure-footed and that nothing and no one can sway you. You are at the graduation point of this cycle. You have 3 10s here. These are your 3 primary cards here. 10 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and 10 of Swords. Oh, weird. 10, 10, 10 is 30, which reduces down to 3, and it's a 3 year. You are in alignment. You're in alignment. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Bright future, darlings. Bright future. Everything is going to be not fine, more than fine. Okay, again with these elephants back here, which is her symbol, and just again, very auspicious. Elephants are all, hi, elephant, very much about good luck. Okay, gorgeous Aries. I ain't worried about you one little bit. So with that being said, I so hope that this was of help and that this resonated with you. If it wasn't, it did. Please let me know in the comments below. I would just love that. And just thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here and so much for watching. It just means the world to me. But mostly just thank you for being you. And be well. Until next time.